To Dr. Lewis. Dear Doctor, my niece Liddy is now happily settled for life, and Captain Lismahago has taken Tabby off my hands, so that I have nothing further to do but to comfort my friend Baynard, and provide for my son Lloyd, who is also fairly joined to Mrs. Winifred Jenkins. You are an excellent genius at hints. Dr. Arbuthnot was but a type of Dr. Lewis in that respect. What you observe of the vestry clerk deserves consideration, I make no doubt, but Matthew Lloyd is well enough qualified for the office, but, at present, you must find room for him in the house. His incorruptible honesty and indefatigable care will be serviceable in superintending the economy of my farm, though I don't mean that he shall interfere with Barnes, of whom I have no cause to complain. I am just returned with Baynard, from a second trip to his house, where everything is regulated to his satisfaction. He could not, however, review the apartments without tears and lamentation, so that he is not yet in a condition to be left alone. Therefore I will not part with him till the spring, when he intends to plunge into the avocations of husbandry, which will at once employ and amuse his attention. Charles Dennison has promised to stay with him a fortnight, to set him fairly afloat in his improvements, and Jack Wilson will see him from time to time. Besides, he has a few friends in the country, whom his new plan of life will not exclude from his society. In less than a year, I make no doubt, but he will find himself perfectly at ease both in his mind and body, for the one had dangerously affected the other, and I shall enjoy the exquisite pleasure of seeing my friend rescued from misery and contempt. Mrs. Willis being determined to return with her daughter, in a few days, to Gloucester, our plan has undergone some alteration. Jerry has persuaded his brother-in-law to carry his wife to Bath, and I believe his parents will accompany him thither. For my part, I have no intention to take that route. It must be something very extraordinary that will induce me to revisit either Bath or London. My sister and her husband, Baynard, and I will take leave of them at Gloucester, and make the best of our way to Brambleton Hall, where I desire you will prepare a good chine and turkey for our Christmas dinner. You must also employ your medical skill in defending me from the attacks of the gout, that I may be in good case to receive the rest of our company, who promise to visit us in their return from the Bath. As I have laid in a considerable stock of health, it is to be hoped you will not have much trouble with me in the way of physic, but I intend to work you on the side of exercise. I have got an excellent fowling piece from Mr. Lismahago, who is a keen sportsman, and we shall take the heath in all weathers, that this scheme of life may be prosecuted the more effectually. I intend to renounce all sedentary amusements, particularly that of writing long letters, a resolution which, had I taken it sooner, might have saved you the trouble which you have lately taken in reading the tedious epistles of Matt. Bramble, November 20th.